Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a divine masculine energy check-in and messages from him to the feminine. Now, if you're new to these readings, these are specifically for divine masculines and divine feminines, and those who resonate with the twin flame connection, okay? I have tried to do this video, excuse me, 3 times already. So there's definitely some forces at play not allowing it. So let's get on with it and get this message out. Now, as Ace of Cups just dropped out, I just put back in. We had that earlier. Oh, you wouldn't know because you didn't see the recording. Honestly, is Mercury in retrograde yet? It kind of feels like it is. So I've just been trying to do these videos, this one, and specifically this video from the masculine to the feminine, all day. I'm not kidding. So, divine masculine, divine feminine. This is going to be all about the masculine, the energies around him, what he's thinking about regarding the feminine and the connection, how he feels, and if there will be movement forward. Excuse me. Another drink. Now, again, energy is fluid, so do take what resonates and leave the rest. If you are just viewing the channel and the video, this video was filmed and uploaded on the 21st of January 2020. It doesn't matter of the date that I am actually making it and uploading it. What matters is the message for you at the time you come to the video, okay? So I'm going to get some messages from the masculine to the feminine. This is specifically for those people who are in no communication. No communication, complete separation, haven't spoken to one another for a while. I only do these videos when I am drawn to do them. I have felt compelled to do this today. I really don't know why. It seems to have been some technical issues, let's say. There was a phone call in one video, another one, the video just decided to stop. I think I've got a text message on the 3rd. Taking some strength to see that, use their intuition. Taking off a blindfold from a sticky situation, something that's been quite sneaky. Wanting to perhaps make a letter to somebody. It's going to create victory coming away from a sneaky past. So if that's a message for anyone, if that resonates, that could have been for you. Excuse me. Okay. Divine masculine. What are the energies surrounding you at this moment? I tell you, there's some real intrusions of energies I can feel at the minute. I have saged everything more than once, let me tell you. What energies are surrounding the masculine at the moment, please, that we can tell the feminine? Divine masculines and divine feminines in no communication. The feminines would like to know, what are the energies surrounding the masculine at this time? External energies, please. And again, these readings are non-sign specific, so it doesn't matter what sign you are welcome to view the video. Although there has been conflicting energies while I've been trying to make these videos, this is certainly one that's become quite stubborn. Are you camera shy, divine masculine? Because you know this video will get uploaded. So perhaps 3rd time lucky, ladies, if that means anything to you. I did have a slip of the tongue there. I meant feminines, but most of the feminines generally tend to be ladies. It's not uncommon for a masculine to resonate with the feminine energy. So there, the first card regarding the masculine and the energy surrounding him or her at the moment are very conflicting and challenging. There is fighting, there is bickering, and there is competition. Competition in regards to what? What are the energies surrounding the divine masculine at the moment? This also could relate to an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Could have fire in their chart, or perhaps somebody who is in their life at present. The next card we have is the Sun card. Definitely a fire sign. This is joyous. This is happiness. The best card in the deck. The sun is shining on the masculine. The energies surrounding him are protection of the divine, I would say, with this. Perhaps he has children. This masculine could be involved with a family, could have had a family before he met you, and perhaps is having to deal with something to do with his young kiddies at the time. But this is coming through the conflict into the light. Are the messages, or the energy, sorry, what is the energy surrounding the masculine, divine masculine at this moment, please? Judgment. The sun is shining because he is being forced to make a judgment call. This is karma. This is something that has to be dealt with. This is something that's coming back around that perhaps he thought was dead and buried. As you can see in the card here, there are flowers coming up in the snow. This is not normally how flowers grow. They normally have to have moist and abundant fertile land. This is definitely cold and dreary, and these flowers have made it through because there is a light shining just here of enlightenment of some sort. So, excuse me, perhaps this masculine has been conflicted on bringing light to a subject and having, making that judgment call. These are the energies around him at the moment, not specifically his, could be just the ones from the divine. Now, they are two major arcana, so these are definitely taking a major role at the moment in the masculine's life. What are the other energies, please, surrounding the masculine at the moment? Any more external energies? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny, fate, fated events, something that had to happen in order to move things forward. Whatever happened, though, has caused this masculine a lot of sleepless nights, or is doing so at the moment. This is the energy surrounding him. So, sleepless nights, anxiety, possibly some form of depression, conflicting thoughts. This is talking about not being able to sleep because you can't make your mind up. All you keep doing is shutting your eyes and having pictures of people and places that have gone by in the past, wanting a wish fulfillment, okay? Surrounding energies coming towards the masculine is wish fulfillment. This could be overindulgence. This could be getting your dreams come true. Underneath the deck there is the Fool card. This is talking about, the Fool card, taking a leap of faith, going and stepping out into what seems to be the abyss, not having any idea of where it's going to take you, but trusting completely in the divine energies that are taking him there. So that's good news. What are the energies surrounding the masculine at the moment, please? I'm going to take a Whispers of Love Oracle card. Maybe 2 or 3. The energies surrounding the masculine at the moment, please. Divine masculine. Oh, quite a few there. Speak the language of love underneath. Okay, so the first card is focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. This masculine is coming to the point where he knows that these conflicting energies are stopping him seeing the good in everyone. Perhaps it's saying, this confliction is just causing sleepless nights. This is directly over the Fated card. He did have to go through these situations to be able to come to the conclusion that actually when you focus on love, everything becomes better. If you look for the greater good in people, this is what's happening around the masculine. Perhaps he's been dealing with something that's been very difficult. Excuse me. If he considers his foundation and look at how he's committed, he is to love. Okay, so again, he's focusing on love, and he's got consider your foundation. This masculine, the energies surrounding him are making him consider now this foundation that he has built for himself and whether or not he wants to move forward. The next card is spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. The energies surrounding him are forcing him now to go within, come out of this sleepless nights to bring this fulfillment, joy, happiness. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere and all the time. Simply acknowledge that this is the truth. Perhaps this has been a masculine that has been very strong in the ego in the past and not allowed the feminine to know him, I suppose, from the heart. The next card does say, get to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. So understand how somebody wants to be loved and give it to them, you know. The next card we have is speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So the energy around the masculine at the moment, I'm reminding him of love. In everywhere he turns is, you know, these sleepless nights are getting past the conflict, making this judgment call. He knows this is destined. He knows this masculine is now awake because he's been awake for so many nights, over and over and over. What are the divine masculine's thoughts, please, regarding the divine feminine at the moment? What does the masculine think about the feminine when he's thinking about her? What are his thoughts, please, Spirit, the divine masculine regarding the divine feminine at the moment? I'm going to rearrange these so I can fit more cards on the display. You can still see them, hopefully. If you zoom in on the video, you should still be able to see what they say just there. Yeah. Okay, masculine, what are you thinking about the feminine at the moment? What are your thoughts regarding the divine feminine? Upright, the Nine of Pentacles talks about a single person. As you can see in this card, this is a feminine. Now, could it be that the masculine thinks the feminine could have somebody else? Or is he thinking that it's time to stop the feminine from being single? Does he know you are single? Are you single, feminine? Is this somebody that's going to come and say, hey, your time for being single is well and truly over. We are going to start something new. Is that where we're going with this? Let's have a look. Perhaps so. The next card is the Queen of Wands. You could be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. This masculine could be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Also could be the feminine. This is courage. This is courage. Okay, this lady in this card represents courage. Having the courage to go and, you know, fight your fears, go for what you want, build the life that you are looking for. This feminine knows where she's going. She's determined, absolutely determined, and perhaps she's very passionate about where it is that she's going, and he thinks that, yeah, I can't believe I let her slip away. The Five of Cups. Depression, anxiety, going with the Nine of Pentacles, seeing the lost, distraught manner of what happened in the past. This Three of Cups just here, fallen over, not seeing the Two Cups still standing, crying over spilt milk. Is this milk that he has spilt himself? This is sorrow and self-pity, feeling quite woeful. But the thought is, there is divine timing at play. The Temperance is saying patience. You have to be patient in these times to allow everything to sit into place. Time is an illusion. From our perspective, it is man-made. However, in the spirit realm, it is much, much different. It is much different to ours. So the thoughts the masculine are having at the moment is maybe having this time, taking this time was too long because this feminine is no longer single. Perhaps he thinks this feminine has gone off and got herself a new masculine. Perhaps this masculine isn't as enlightened as I first said so over here. Anything else for the thoughts, please, regarding the feminine? Oh my gosh. Karma, energy regarding the feminine, judgment. This is the Judgment card in the Witch's Tarot, card number 20. This is talking about karmic cycles and taking something and resurrecting it and giving it another go. This is bringing something back from what was thought was dead. The Judgment card is here twice. This Divine Masculine is definitely considering resurrecting with the feminine, bringing this back to life. 2 Judgment cards. Thought space, energy around him. And there's the Waiting card, the 4 of Swords. Taking time out, healing from the broken heart of the past. Moving forward, but not yet. So, whispers of love. Is there anything to go with this, please, in the masculine's thought space regarding the feminines? What does the Divine Masculine think about his Divine Feminine? What is he thinking at this moment, please, Spirit? Divine Masculine, what do you think about the feminine when you think about her? Do you think about her? What is the thoughts regarding the feminine? Excuse me. I always seem to get a frog in my throat when I do the masculine readings. I think some masculines certainly need to work on their throat chakra. Use the coloured stones to do that. If there are any masculines listening or watching now and you need to work on your communication, work on your throat chakra with colour therapy or crystals. You need the colour blue. Okay. Interesting. This one. We're going to go Gilded Reverie. Is there any messages right here for the masculine? What the thoughts are regarding the feminine? We are going to be using these later. Actually, I don't think it's any of these. It's this one, isn't it? Specific, this. What are the masculine's thoughts regarding the feminine, please? Divine Masculine. Thoughts when it comes to the feminine. For those of you watching that don't know, this is the Wisdom, the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. Using with the Witch's Tarot, funnily enough. I've got a feeling we'll get a message from these. What are the Divine Masculine thoughts regarding the Divine Feminine at this moment, please? Cauldron. Containment. Oh, the irony. I'm not laughing at anybody specifically, just the point here. We have the containment card, keeping it in the cauldron there, look. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, but it ain't getting out my cauldron. So this is thinking about everything that's gone on and keeping it to themselves, which is why it's taken a while, I think, to get that message. Could be dealing with a masculine that has quite a lot of responsibilities in their home life, or perhaps he knows that you are in your High Priestess energy. The feminine that he is dealing with is in their High Priestess energy, and that is great responsibility on having to bring the truth. So the containment perhaps at the moment is what makes this masculine feel safe. We've got 2 Judgment cards, and we also have Rebirth. Thinking of bringing it back, bringing it together and rebirthing with this energy. Right, now I'm going to ask this deck, the Wheel of the Year, the second Wheel of the Year deck, what are the masculine's feelings regarding the feminine right now? What does the masculine feel towards his Divine Feminine at the moment? Funny enough, I've just pulled out then 4 or 5 cards, and the one on the bottom of the chunk that I pulled out to put at the bottom of the deck was the 5 of Cups. So we're getting quite a few repeating tarot cards. What are the Divine Masculines feeling towards the Divine Feminines right now, please? Sneaky, sneaky. Someone's been sneaky in the past. Didn't come out, so I'm taking that as the feeling they're sorrow, perhaps what they caused with that behaviour, I think is more fitting to that. Divine Masculine, how do you feel regarding your feminine at the moment? Now please, if you are enjoying this video and it is resonating with you, do remember to like and subscribe. There are a comment box open as well, so you can leave your comments below and also chat with the other viewers. We have, how are you feeling, Masculine? Wish fulfillment, yet again, wants to have this wish fulfillment with his feminine. Ultimate happiness. I want to make your dreams come true and take on that new beginning. He wants to take a leap of faith to bring this happy ever after, this towards the happy ever after, the 9 of Cups. Excuse me. Fulfillment, joy, happiness, love, stability in love, you know, working towards the 10 of Cups here. Oh my gosh, the Sun again could be dealing with a Leo or Aquarius, Libra, a Gemini. This is the Sun and the Ace of Swords, feeling like he wants to bring the truth. Only the truth can bring the sunshine out in this relationship. Again, for some of you, could be dealing with energy of children, could be a truth about a family, but this is definitely a masculine that wants to bring clarity. He is feeling, this is how he feels like he has to bring clarity in order to have this brand new leap of faith towards his feminine and have his wishes fulfilled, because obviously relationship with his feminine is his ultimate happiness. And the Sun card is there to shine the light on there, to say, yes, absolutely, this is what I want. Which is very nice. Is there anything else, please, Masculine? How do you feel towards your feminine right now? Feeling like wanting to bring the truth. Conflicted. Next to the Sun card again, you see that? Another 5 of Wands. Confusion, confliction, competition, all the C's in one. Fire sign. This is somebody dealing with perhaps an ego, knowing that it's taken too long, feeling that perhaps they've taken too, conflicted over, feeling that they've taken too long to bring the solid offer. Excuse me, Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. How else is the masculine feeling like the miser? He was too miserly with his feelings or his emotions, his truth. Maybe even his finances if you live together. Perhaps you had to pay all the bills. This is somebody that is now feeling the pain of that. Certainly aware that holding on to that big sack of cash just there isn't necessarily where his heart lies. It's good to hold on to your money and it's good to look after yourself. By all means, you should all go into that 4 of Pentacles energy at some point. But if this is to do with feelings, certainly, or, you know, not paying the mother of the child, then that is not really good behaviour. This is something that has to be dealt with. Excuse me. Ultimately, the 4 of Pentacles leads to the 5 of Pentacles, which is that loss of money, that poverty mindset or poverty situation. Excuse me, but it is beneath the Sun. The Sun is there shining the light. So the feelings are that he took too long. He is conflicted now on perhaps how to bring this truth. And if you can take this leap of faith, because, oh my gosh, again, that's there, isn't it? I've seen, oh no, this is in the reading that I did before. My throat's going quite croaky, excuse me. I must have been sat here 3 hours trying to do this reading. This is the 4 of Cups, missing out on an opportunity. He feels like he missed out on an opportunity with his feminine. Excuse me, I will have a quick drink in a second. Now, the next card is opportunity. Waiting for the right opportunity to come forward. Conflicted about the right opportunity because it took too long. Which is the right way to go to bring the truth? Feeling like he held on to something that he shouldn't have held on to. Feeling like he wants this new beginning. This new passionate beginning with his feminine. But he knows he's got to make the effort. This is winning the battle but not the war. This is the 9 of Wands, talking about solidarity in your vigour. You know, you're there, standing up for your right, knowing full well that You have the strength to get through whatever it is that you created, but you have to stand there in your integrity. This is the card of integrity. I have that integrity, I have that grit, and I have that stamina. I'm going to take what you throw at me because I feel that we should be starting this new beginning, and I want this opportunity to do that. Now underneath there is the Emperor card. Definitely a lot of fire in this energy. Emperor is the Aries card. Not that yet. Witch's wisdom. Is there any information regarding how the masculine is feeling towards the divine feminine right now, please? Definitely getting back into his power. He is becoming the god of his life. The masculine energy, for how he's feeling, is quite in his power. So perhaps some of you might have been dealing with a slightly egoic masculine. If you are, do be wary of that if this masculine comes back towards you. Tell me please, is there any messages from the Witch's wisdom? What's the masculine feeling towards the feminine right now? How does the masculine feel towards the feminine? Anything else masculine? You just wanted to tell us that you was, yes, I am the masculine, I am here. He's saying, I feel like I am the divine partner. I know who I am in my strength, and perhaps working things through. Anything else from the Witch's wisdom? Masculine is feeling his masculine energy, which is a very good sign. There we go. Expected one or a lot. So he's carrying a secret. The energy underneath that deck there is secret. He's upside down, yes. Masculine boundaries. He's feeling perhaps in the past he might have crossed a boundary with the feminine, and now it is time to ensure he sets his own clearance. Yeah, absolutely, clearing out stuff that no longer serves him, perhaps clearing up things at home. He's doing things he's feeling like should be done in the perfect ethos. It's in a perfect love, in perfect trust. 8 words the Wiccan read, fulfill. And ye harm none, do as ye will. Okay? And never mind the rule of 3. Whatever ye send out comes back to thee. Follow this with wind and with mind and heart. And merry ye meet, and merry ye part. So this masculine is definitely treating people with respect, and knowing that when he treats others with that respect, he gets it back. He is feeling of doing this towards the feminine by bringing balance to the situation. These are absolutely beautiful cards. Bringing balance to the situation because there has been a death. The death of a relationship or an egoic approach. Certainly setting his intention. He's feeling that he needs to set the correct intention this time and banish whatever it is that has been comic, toxic and unnecessary for him. Perhaps he felt like he had a hex on him and he had to, you know, get within his stability and get within his foundations and set all that straight, so he felt secure at home, and banish anyone and anything that wasn't serving that. Now, remembrance with ancestors talks about loved ones passed over. Perhaps he is thinking about family members he may have lost in the past, but he is definitely setting in his alchemist intentions. Intention and alchemy, straight underneath clearance. How beautiful is that? Because that last card, the Witch's wisdom, has given us is the chalice. Fulfillment. Just exactly the same. This is like the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups in one. This is the ultimate fulfillment of love. This masculine feels this for his feminine right now. Right, I'm going to do a quick Lenormand. I was going to pick them up, but I don't really have time to do that. Quick Lenormand read for divine masculine to the feminine. What messages does the divine feminine need to know right now, please? This is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition. Excuse me. Very important for you feminines and masculines to keep yourselves hydrated. Oh, taking a gamble. 39, the dice, talks about a risky gamble, a sudden, not a sudden change, but a certain change, something that is actually a chance of opportunity. This is a promise of a future change. Coupled with the well, wishes, resources, creativity and healing. Look into the depths and you'll see your true thoughts reflected and your secret wishes revealed. Wishes will only be granted if you dig deep and do the work. More to the story. You could have hit rock bottom and the only way is up. He could have hit rock bottom from gambling. Perhaps that might resonate with some of you. Not all, of course. Anything else, please? Taking a risk. There's two full cards and the dice. Taking a leap of faith is the message from all three, effectively. It's a risky gamble when you set out on a path that you do not know where it's going to lead you to. Or it can feel like one, certainly. Anything else from Gilded Reverie? Lilies. The Lilies talks about parents. This is, I do have my notes here, so forgive me if you hear the pages. This is serenity and elders' wisdom and experience. It could be a long-term relationship, ancestry, or contentment and satisfaction. It can symbolise motherhood and excitement, sexual nurturing or the lack thereof. And it's the side of the well and the gamble, so maybe taking a gamble to commit here. The plot thickens. Oh. I'm not going to take it because it came out with all the others. I'm going to put it back. If it wants to come, it'll come. But the snake is not to be trusted. These are messages. Maybe he's saying he isn't to be trusted. Something in his life isn't to be trusted yet. There it is. Back again. So the time card and the snake. The snake is definitely some slippery behaviour. Without hesitation, this person will betray thee. Always hiding, neither trust nor believe. Malicious, superficial. Check the other cards. 37. Malicious or superficial. Using time wisely, provide perspective. Perhaps it took this masculine a very long time to see this behaviour about somebody that he's been involved with. Use your time wisely, slow down time, but sometimes quick action brings the crown. Time waits for no man, and this time hasn't waited for anybody, because whoever this masculine is telling you about here, whether it's him or someone he's dealing with, is very, very superficial and malicious. Excuse me. And obviously not truthful in their communication. What is the messages, please? Divine masculine to feminine. What does she need to know right now? What do you want to say? Anything? Digging deep to find the truth. Taking a gamble. Digging deep. Elderly wisdom. This could be intuition also. The lilies could talk about being in tune with his higher self. Realising that all that time only showed a sneaky, malicious, deceptive behaviour. In the family home, the tree talks about long-term commitment, family, stability. The 16 is the Star. That's a beautiful card. That means everything is protected. You are thanking one's lucky stars. Okay, so number 5 is the health of the body and mind. Lying about that, maybe somebody lied about that over time. Perhaps somebody manipulated this masculine into believing they wasn't very well. This is a sign of health and longevity. But if the snake is there, perhaps something happened to cause an illness. Take it as you will. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But this is holistic healing, okay? Holistic healing and getting over this snake in the middle here. This is the card that brings the happiness to that. Whatever has gone on for this masculine that he's telling you about, this is definitely reassurance, inspiration, a new path for exploration. Arriving at the Star of Good Progress, it is also ordained and fated events. It is also very similar to the Wheel of Fortune card. Any more cards, please? Want 2 more. 2 more messages, thank you. Yeah, Divine Feminine. This is all about you. He wants to bring this truth, I think. But do be careful. This snake in the middle here. It's surrounded by very good cards. At the time, took too long perhaps to come forward about it. Perhaps this is about lies and deceit in the past. Took a gamble. Hit rock bottom. Had to listen to wiser people. Took too long. Snake got in the midst. Perhaps created an illness. You will know if you're ignoring something in your intuition. You will get ill. It's just what happens. And if anyone ever thinks an illness is just something the body does, it bloody well isn't. Don't be silly. Body is one of the most miraculous organisms on this planet. It re-heals itself. It grew itself from sperm and an egg. Do remember that. Your skin regenerates. Your hair regrows. Your body is unbelievable. And if there is something wrong, you must do some inner work to find out what it is. Don't leave it too late. Divine Feminine is holding a flower. This is a gift. This is passion. This is a promise. When you see the feminine with the rose, it is talking about a token of something that is given and received or shared. This feminine is thanking her lucky stars right there. Look, this message coming from the masculine. Actually, she should be quite happy about these new messages. I would think she's definitely receiving something. She also has in her arms a book. That's the last one, and oh my gosh, yeah. That snake in the middle, where I would just say be aware. It could just be something that the masculine is going to tell you about. This Sun card right here is talking about success. Okay, it's just very similar to the other Sun card in the tarot deck. It talks about victory, and it boosts your confidence. Okay, can be quite egoic with this card, but it is courageous. This is a lot of luck, big luck with the star, and that's perhaps this masculine is saying to you, you are lucky. You've got luck surrounding you. Maybe this masculine's won a lot of money on something. Maybe he's been gambling. However, maybe this feminine has. Somebody here is definitely going to be seeing abundance soon. So the message to the masculine, to the feminine, is perhaps he can perhaps bring this abundance to the feminine. The card underneath there is the owls. That talks about communication. Serious, straight talking, honest communication. Any messages from the whispers of love, please, from the masculine to the feminine? Choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. He knows he's hurt you. I don't think he did it intentionally. He definitely wants you to choose love. And it says relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. This is talking to a specific feminine and masculine. The masculine is saying he needs to change, but so do you. Okay? When you choose love, you make your choice. of love, you make things, you know, things have a different way, a different outcome. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. The masculine wants you to know, feminine. He absolutely sees your abilities. And if you go back to what you love, you reevaluate your desires, please choose love. How beautiful. Any more messages, please? Whispers of Love Tarot. Whispers of Love, sorry, Oracle. Messages from the masculine, please, to the feminine. 2 more cards. Definitely look at your relationship patterns, viewers. If you have a certain pattern in the way you communicate or not, could be an issue. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Exactly. When you go back to what you love, you can embrace that new love and move forward. That is where you find your abundance. That is when the universe opens up and it lets you breathe a sigh of relief. It will give you everything you ever wanted because you are doing what you love. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. How beautiful. This is what he wants to do to the feminine. He wants to lavish the one he loves. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So some of you, the masculines, may well be doing that at the moment. Might be getting in touch with people that you know together, having conversations and asking people what it is that the feminine is interested in. Maybe you'll be getting messages soon that this masculine has planned something for you that you was not aware of. Angel card, past life relationship. You have known each other before. This masculine is going to be awake very, very soon. He already knows this is a past life relationship. I'll take 1 more card from the angels, please. Past life relationship. Twin flame. Completely aware. There was pay attention to the red flags and heart-to-heart conversations. I think heart-to-heart conversations was the one that was supposed to come, and perhaps the pay attention to the red flags was from the past. Yeah, that's all we need. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. How beautiful. If there are any feminines out there that need to release their ex, as this is messages from him to you, he is saying the time has come to clear your energy, or perhaps this is just a way of thinking about the relationship in the past. Okay, just release the energy from that and you will be able to move forward. This could also be the masculine. Before I leave you, ladies and gentlemen, masculines and feminines, you're going to get some oracle, energy oracle cards. Anything else the masculine would like to let the feminines know, please? What do you want to say? The time is now, masculine. Anything else you would like to say to the feminine? What energies will you be bringing forward in the next couple of weeks? Bit of stuck energy, I think, here for some masculines. Perhaps struggling a little bit with releasing that old energy, but oh my God. Bless you. Action. This masculine is going to be taking action. How fantastic is that? Worth waiting for. Past life relationship. I am leaving you there. Thank you very much for watching. This has been your Divine Masculine energy check-in. And if you have enjoyed the reading, please do remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.